Are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Rosario.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for 1. On to Sandoval. It's a double play.
Batting first, the second baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to.
A swing. And a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Mets go down quickly. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Stepping into the box, Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Striding forward, Jalen Davis, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The relay. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball well outside. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Wilson Ramos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Conforto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat for the Giants, Ryan Howard. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shot.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dubon is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Johnny Cueto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, center fielder, Steven Duggar.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Turned on down the line. Porcello sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 52, Yoenis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Next up from New York, Rick Porcello. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and grounds it to short. The throw pulls him off the bag. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get it. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is
just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. High and deep to right center. On the run is Nimmo. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. This is in the air out to right field. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, with the ball bouncing over for an automatic double, put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that retires the side. Giants leave one. All set for the start of the fourth. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Things not looking Very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Longoria has a play. One away.
Now batting.
All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Mauricio Dubon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath. Adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Orsello gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Davis over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on
leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here is he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The left fielder, Yoenis.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Hit in the air to left field. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence on the run. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. So here's Pete Alonso.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So in now for San Francisco, Jalen Davis, a hit in 2 tries so far. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Fouled off.
Conforto.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Line toward the alley in left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
From the belt, the pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. In his career, Davis hits a little over the 270 mark. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. From the stretch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Up next to the net.
Digging. Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledgers. He was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Great support from his infield though, as that's the third out. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors.
Leading up for the Giants, the right fielder, Hunter.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Reach, but it's by him. And look out. This could have inside the park potential. Pence blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate. Here's Buster Posey now. Lifted in the air to right field. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Howard. He flew out in his last at-bat. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Howard ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-3. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rick Porcello. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Porcello.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
In the air to right center. Pence has a read on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Smoke toward third. Longoria's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Alex Dickerson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Steven Duggar.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Porcello gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's in safely to third, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. He pulls into second safely, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. So digging in now, Buster Posey. He's hitless coming in. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with... Tyler Rogers has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Rogers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the mat.
And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Ready once again, J.D. Davis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. J.D. Davis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Pence at the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5. To third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. Robinson Cano will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind, instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And the Panda will put this one away. Inning. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Howard isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Third baseman, Evan.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. And now he's able to scramble back to second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Rob Brantley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Brian Trigloff comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 52, Brian Trigloff.
Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Jeff McNeil is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Giants crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Tyler Rogers wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Brian Trigloff closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 8 runs on 15 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.